So a few months ago in February, I took a personality test. And now, a few days ago, I took it again. For absolutely no reason except I was bored. And this random video idea popped up and I thought, why not make a video about this? So here we are. Before I get into some of my new results, let's review some of my old ones. It says here that I am an INFJT, or whatever that means. And, oh, would you look at that? So just take a moment and just read this. So my good traits are creative, insightful, principled, passionate, and altruistic. And my weaknesses are perfectionist, avoiding the ordinary, sensitive to criticism, reluctant to open up, and prone to burnout. Also want to focus on this for a moment. Whenever I'm doing art, I'll be like, this better be blended perfectly because this is a big space and it will be ruined if I feel that Whopper flabbergasted strawberry that I can't draw. I find this test so accurate that I'm actually a little bit scared. So let's take it again. I'm gonna put some of the questions they ask here. Okay, at social events, you really try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Next, you feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Oh no. I'm not the kind that just walks up to some random person and say, hey, the weather's nice today, isn't it? Because I sometimes overthink what I'm going to say and then I forget to listen because I'm thinking too hard and then I ask what they said again. It's awkward and I forget to listen again and yeah, it's just a mess. Also, what if they think I'm weird and chaotic? This is a good reminder to not have flies as pets. You really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Okay, this is only my opinion, but I think first impressions matter. I usually meet people by flicking notes subconsciously in my mind, and most of these usually come from first impressions. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. It's technically my job now, so you tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Oh yes, introverts! You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Well, if I make a bad choice or a mistake, then I will think about that for the absolute rest of my life. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. So, I'm an introvert, and I find social interaction kind of tiring. I mean, I get why people like social interaction. It's fun and you get chaos. Yeah. But then when I'm tired, I like to sit and get comfy, maybe turn on some music with some snack goes, and read or draw. Just imagine that for a moment. That's like just so nice. You avoid making phone calls. People don't call me, so you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. If I make a mistake, I will think about that for the rest of my life, from the day I made that mistake to the very last second of my life. You really contemplate the reason for human existence or the meaning of life. Yeah, that's true. Even though I still haven't reached the age of 18 yet, I still think and question about a lot of things. Why do we exist in the first place? Am I in a different universe and just watching this through a VR headset and finding out my life is a lie? Wait, are we living in a simulator? Are we supposed to be test subjects while aliens watch us build an entire civilization? Are we? You struggle with deadlines. Maybe not. I usually try to do the assignment the day it was assigned, although if it's a harder task, I would usually put that at the end of my to-do list. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. So I used to have a bird named Buttercup, and she was a good bird alright, but once she accidentally fell off the perches, and she panicked. She tried to fly up, and she accidentally smashed the door to the bird cage. This was also in our garden. Luckily, I was there, and I went ultra instinct. I was able to catch her and just scream for my mom. My mom was able to calm her down and put her back in the cage. That was quite the experience. But this other time, I was sitting outside in the grass, and the slug climbed on my hand. and I went into panic mode. Well, after all these questions, I got ISFJT. Oh well, I guess I'm even more introverted than before. Yay! So my strengths are supportive, reliable, observant, enthusiastic, hardworking, and good practical skills. And my weaknesses are overly humble, taking things personally, repressing their feelings, overcommitted, reluctant to change, and too altruistic. There we go, that was the 16 personality test. I had fun taking the test and also questioning my life and my existence. I'll see you in the next video.